How my life has been since I started YouTube. Guys, uh, I've, I've been searching for a platform that I will start something. I even wanted to do at some point, what do you call this, radio. I've been searching around trying to figure out something because the interest that I have, for the radio, the interest that I have, for TV. But looking into it, I said it's something that seems not to be possible for me at this moment. Because for me to get there, I need to go and study, and be someone who will be presenting something on TV or presenting something on radio. So the journey itself, it was not an easy journey up until I got glued to YouTube, watching different content, watching different people, to the point where I felt it is necessary for me to try to check this. And how I checked it was very, very complicated because I remember at first, that was last year, June, between June and July. Yes, that was last year, between June and July. And eventually I did last year around June, July. I started to post things. And some of the videos, they would take like 3 weeks, 4 weeks without them being viewed. And what I did, because of pressure and because of, I was telling myself, hey, this is me that is on this thing, and no views. It looks to be very embarrassing. Then I decided, no, man, it is about time to not worry about people and be more about me and feel good that I'm doing something, and not look into what people will say when it comes to seeing my channel, that there is no subscribers, there is no views in my my videos and all this and all that. So the more I built myself into that you know what, let me care more about myself, because it feels good. It really feels good. So how I felt then, I felt great to post my first video, my second video, and you can see I've got lots of videos now that are posted. Some they take time to be viewed, and I'm not more concerned about that. What I'm more concerned of is that I'm building something. I'm building something, and somewhere, somehow, someone will check it out, someone will view it, someone will like it, someone will start to subscribe. So that what informs me more. And I was honestly blessed to see that there are people who are viewing my videos, there are people who are checking me out, and there are people who are determined to subscribe, like, and comment. And one thing that I learned about comments, that it's very important to engage people, especially who took time to make comments on your videos. So I engaged them, I replied, or sometimes I feel like, okay, this comment is not much in line with what I'm busy or what I posted. Then I'll just give a like to that, just to give that person that m- mind of knowing that yes, I did view his or her comment, and yes, but at that moment or at that time I had nothing to say, you know but it happens that way most of the times, where you start to build that community, and we want to build a safer community, a community. Whenever you post something, we'll check your thing and follow your thing, and sometimes I get more of comments. I like comments, because comments, they can really grow you as a person. They can really build you to understand that are people liking your stuff, or are people not interested in your stuff. So for me, it felt good to know that there are people who give time and watch my videos, and appreciate that with all of my heart, because it's something, on YouTube there are lots of people watching, and most people like certain things, when it comes to these videos that we post, so if you don't have that thumbnail that will attract someone or draw someone's attention, sometimes it's hard. But I would tell you one thing, that as much as it is not easy, you try to put yourself together and try to understand the video that you're about to post, and what thumbnail would be good for it, because it's all about that. That I've changed so many times. I've changed so many times my sorry about that, guys. It's just that I'm looking after the little ones, and at the very same time this came through, so I had to attend this. I had to attend this. The little ones are busy. Yeah, I see my sister went out, so love kids so much. I decided to look after them. But anyways, guys, it's true. It's not easy to build up something, but with passion and love for it, your own mind. Even when it comes to editing, I'm still struggling, because of I'm trying to find ways, which better softwares that I can use to edit, because I would love to, because if I load a video, it really takes amount of time. It really takes amount of time. You try, and then you find that, okay, for me, I load them, write software, and fix the problem. So guys, it's something that I really say it's not easy. For me, it demands time, because look, whenever I see something seems to be trending, I always try to look up on that thing. I try to figure out, okay, this is trending, and what I need to do now. I must get that, and post it. Sometimes it's not easy. It's newsworthy. Some of my subscribers, some of my viewers did not see it yet. They must see it on my channel. That's the preference. That's what I'm always trying to push for. Whenever I see something trending, I try to put that. Get more views. Sometimes it's not easy to get views, but we will always try. We'll try. Guys, thank you very much. I've got such a busy day today. The little ones are here. I've got like 5 that I have to look after. Enjoy having time with them. I enjoy having time with them. Guys, all the best and take care. Have a lovely day. And I thank you